Next question, and this one just came to me. I believe Allah sent this one to me. Since poor people, black people, have always been the victim of America's scourge, why is it that we as a people suffer so much from the influx of drugs and alcohol?
The main reason that we suffer so much because that's all that's left, and because since you can go to the speakeasy and get alcohol at such a low rate because you don't have anything, because you're scrounging and you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you're doing things. So drugs and alcohol are at an all-time low in the black community or in poor neighborhoods. Now you can get a $2 rock. You can get a glass of E&J at the speakeasy for $2 and different things like that. So because you are oppressed and you're poor, you want to kill and mask the pain with drugs and alcohol.
Okay. Mr. Yusef.
We love the devil because the devil give us nothing. That's what they call it. Junk, trash, garbage,
yes, sir.
crack. Go ahead. Nobody got all them names. This is all that. Right? It's nothing, right? It's nothing. So we live in a system, right? That we like Moses. Why we like Moses? Because we're a basket case. But we got to be drawn out the river of the Nile, not the Nile, right? And we got to come face to face with ourselves. Say, I am what I am, and everything is real. Right? See, it's not a land; it's a state of mind, right? So what's happening right now, right? We're still in a state of denial. That's why Martin Luther King, in his last, I must first speak to my own betrayal, right? Because he was denying himself, right? He had to come face to face with reality, right? That I am what I am, right? And everything is real, huh? See? And once you come in that and understand, right, that Moses, right, is anybody, right, that's in a state of denial. Why you say, this brother, right, he's in denial. How come the word now is in the word denial?
Right.
It's for real, right now, right? See, it's the state, right? See, Pharaoh, right? The Red Sea is a Red Sea of ignorance. They'll be drawn out of ignorance. See? And once you get drawn out of ignorance, you come face to face with yourself.
Yes, sir. The ozone layer is a question that a lot of us want to know about. Why is the ozone layer in the rainforest around the earth being destroyed? Mr. Haleem?
Okay. The problem we have with the rainforest, the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest is based on greed.
Okay.
The overlogging that they're doing at an unusual and phenomenal rate. We are losing valuable rainforest. We know that the rainforest produces 3/4 of the oxygen on the planet Earth. Okay? All right. So if the Amazon rainforest produces that much oxygen for the whole Earth, why would the Brazilian government let bloodsuckers of the poor tear down valuable trees when the hypocrites all over the world is talking about let's go green? Let's plant a tree. But at the same time, nobody is speaking now about the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest.
Okay.
See? And as a result of that, the CO2 gases, okay, they're emitted through gasolines, fossil fuels, and various other pollutants, has created a hole in the ozone. Okay, it doesn't affect people of color to the extremes that it affects non-colored people of non-colored descent, Caucasian descent. So we don't have to worry about that as much as the Caucasian race and the Asian race. Okay. But eventually it'll get to the point where it'll be so bad that we all may or may not have to wear sunblock. But the problem exists, and it's only going to get worse because of the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest and the cutting down of trees here in America and elsewhere. And the hypocrites have to be challenged in Washington, D.C., and in all governments who are allowing the rainforest to be cut down and are not saying anything about the logging companies and medicines, valuable medicines that are being lost, valuable insects and different wildlife that we've never seen and will never see again are being destroyed.
Minister Yusef, would like to take that one?
First of all, the reason why they associate the devil with a goat's a creature that takes everything out the earth and put nothing back. He creates a bankrupt society. That's why he got kicked out the garden. You can't have no goat in no garden. His nature is like a goat. He always living on the edge. One slip will break his neck. He's a dead devil. Right? So his reasoning went treasoning. Understand? He's diabolical. Right? He have a neologism, a new form of logic. Right? This man is insane. The man they call Cain, he's insane.
Go ahead. We were talking about the scourge of drugs, and I didn't really. Well, we moved on to the ozone layer, and y'all answered that wonderfully. But I just want to go back to the drugs. We discussed why they are and what America's involvement in it. Why was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad so successful at reforming and cleaning up drug addicts, whores, prostitutes, and etc.? Minister Yusef?
Because he had a word from God himself. He had a word from God himself. See, inside of us is God.
Yes, sir.
It's in our nature, right? But we've been played out of position. We're acting other than our own self. So once you get introduced back to yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Then you begin to understand, what is an idiot? The id is that part of you that makes you connect with God. An idiot is a person, right, who believes in the mystery God. He called God an it. So he don't have no connection with his id. Understand?
Yes, sir.
A person that's stupid, he's piddling. He always moving, making moves, going nowhere.
Yes,
understand?
sir.
When a person is ignorant, he's knowing the truth, right? So when a person, to sin means to fall short. So when you start born, you're cut off from that truth, right? You're born short, right? So these people are hard-hearted, stiff-necked, and rebellious. Right? See, open your doors, O ye gates, and the King of glory shall come in, right? So what it's actually saying is this, right? If you don't invest in the gate, you can't open no door. You got to invest in it.
Invest in yourself.
Mr. Haleem?
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to us that when Allah found him, that he was so far down in the mud that only his eyeballs were sticking up. That's how low down he was from drinking, and just society had beat him down just that bad before Allah raised him up out of the mud and taught him for 3 years and 6 months. And as a result of that teachings and what he experienced, if it cleaned him up,
yes, sir,
then he knew what it would take to clean you up. And as a result of knowing what he went through, purging himself of the alcohol, see, he purged himself first, and then showed you how you can purge yourself with a word.
Yes, sir.
A young lady sent a letter to him one time. He read it at one of their meetings. He said, "Mr. Muhammad, how can I stop smoking?" She sent him, the reply was, he sent the letter back, which she was surprised to get. It said, S-T-O-P, stop.
Plain as day.
So a 4-letter word she wrote back, stop. And that's what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad do. He made you face yourself, face to face with yourself, as Michael Jackson, looking at the man in the mirror.
It's real.
Am I tired of this needle in my arm? I'm
Yes,
tired
sir.
of being broke. Am I tired of TB? Am I tired of all these things that are bringing me down? But yeah, here go my old friend that was a dope fiend. He come, I see him walking down the street shining with a new suit on, and I'm sitting on the curbside. And he reached down and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad makes you go after your fallen brother. See?
Yes,
he
sir.
cleaned you up. Go get the one that you left in the muck and the mire and bring